What have you been doing today?
Um, I was working in my interview.
Oh, really?
Yes,
That's good. That's
I did
good.
my answer for the popular questions in a
Yeah.
in a in a interview,
Okay. So,
and I saw some videos with the Chinese.
yeah, then luck.
It's a good person teacher. Is the English is the third language.
Third
He is
language.
he speak Cantonese, Mandarin, and the third is the English.
Oh
So
wow, I didn't know that.
great.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. That um, I used to watch them in the United States
Yes.
because you know
Is famous in USA or only in
yeah,
YouTube?
he's very he's famous on YouTube for people that like business, that like productivity. You know, if you want to know about business, like the stock market, um, real estate, do you know those things?
Yes.
The stock market and real estate, then you can watch that guy. If you want to learn how to sell, like if you're a
Yes. Yes.
salesperson, you know me,
Yes.
I was a salesperson. I was selling the iPhones,
Yes.
and so you know, for me, it was very important. And when I was in the United States, I sold other things too,
Yes.
illegal things,
Oh.
but that helped me learn a lot.
Yes. Oh, I saw that he do conference, no? With managers.
Yeah, he helps companies.
No, but he made a conference or how do you say conferencias?
Yeah,
Conference, no?
conferences. Yeah,
Yes,
conferences.
for managers or for people that wants to learn more
Yeah,
about how do you say how can you say leader?
how to be a leader.
A leader, yes. How can you, if you want to say to be a leader? So
Yeah,
it's interesting.
yeah, man. This guy is really interesting. And you know, a lot of people they rent a Ferrari, they rent a Lamborghini, and make the video. No, but this guy, he has all the cars. He has a nice house, and it's his stuff.
He's very rich, no, teacher?
Yeah, he has his net worth is $80 million.
Oh my God. So is not a YouTuber? Or he has other jobs or
Before,
other business?
yeah, before he was a YouTuber, he was a businessman. He has a business.
Oh my God.
He
I
has a
didn't
business.
know. I don't know. I didn't know.
Man, his businesses are crazy. For 1 hour with him, it's $10,000. ten
Yeah.
thousand dollars 1 hour with him. Man, what
10,000?
10,000 is the 10,000 is the salary for 1 year of people who work in McDonald's. Yes,
Oh my God.
he makes a
It's,
lot, man.
teacher, and I don't not a good book that he recommend the
Yeah,
the richest man of Babylonia.
the richest man in Babylon. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, I
definitely.
download in Spanish and English.
Oh, really? I
Yes,
never read that book.
I saw what in PDF.
PDF. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh wow. Yeah.
I
I
read.
I think those books are really good with our to our lives.
Did you read? Oh
Th-
my
th-
God. Rich Dad?
this was the first book I read as an adult.
He
The
is the
first.
man?
Who, him?
Is it man?
No, this is different. This is Robert Kiyosaki.
Okay, but it's other book or is the same of the richest man of Babylonia?
It's different. It's different.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to buy that book. Is good, teacher?
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
No. That book is a good book.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yes, yes.
Man,
It's a good
yes,
book.
yes. Well, it's good to you if you want to know about business. If you want to learn about business, this is a good book. It will open your mind so much. I promise you. Every business person has read this book. Every business person, every new business person. This book has been out for 20 years. Every
Yes,
every new business person reads this book. This is like the fundamentals of everything. He opens your mind so much. People, they have great ideas. They have a um, great innovation, but they are very bad at business. You know,
yes,
like
yes,
for example, I remember his name right here, Rich Dad. Rich Dad. His name is Robert, right?
yes,
Robert was invited to an interview with
yes,
another author for a book,
yes.
and the author asked Robert, it's like, hey, Robert, you have a lot of sales on your books. You are the best selling author, right? The best selling author, and I want to be like you. Um, this woman, she has a doctorate degree in English. A doctorate degree. That means she studied
He,
8, 10 years. No, not him. The woman who
the woman.
interviewed
Oh yeah.
Robert Kiyosaki. No, he went to military college, military.
Yeah,
All right, but the woman had a doctorate degree in English.
yeah.
Very sophisticated woman, and
Okay.
she's a great, amazing writer, right? A great writer, but her books, like, they never sell, you know, they never sell. So he was like, Robert, my writing is great. What can I do to sell more things? And Robert told her, it's like, yes, you have the best writing ever. You know what you can do? You need to take a course on how to sell books. And the woman was like, what? I have a master's degree. I have a doctorate degree. I'm not going to take a course on selling. What do I look like? You know? Um, so basically, por ser mamona, she never got a chance to sell a lot of books because she was a wonderful writer, but she
Yes.
was closed-minded. Sometimes we only need one thing. We only need one thing that can change our lives forever. But because we are closed-minded, we don't do the thing. Like when I started selling the iPhones, man, every week I made 3,000 pesos profit.
Yeah.
3,000 pesos profit. Sometimes 4,000 profit. That money is for me. So I buy my phones. I put the money over here for more phones, but 3,000 is for me. I can live with 3,000. I can live plus my salary. Now imagine if I would have listened to my grandfather. My grandfather says, no, don't do that. It's dangerous, especially in Mexico City. It's dangerous. No, somebody's going to attack you. No. Imagine if I would have closed my mind. I wouldn't have made all that money in
Yeah.
February. in February and in March. In February and March, I made a lot of money. But if I would have closed my mind, and I wouldn't have made that money.
Yes, I think. Teacher,
So,
but do you recommend me that I want to buy that book before I saw that book, but do you recommend me in English or Spanish?
hold on. Let me see. If I remember correctly, there are words. It, honestly, man, look, like I said, Robert Kiyosaki, he went to military college. He's not very sophisticated, so his words are easy to understand.
Oh yes.
Yeah, very easy to understand, in my opinion. Like,
Did you finish?
yeah, I finished the book. I finished the book. It's like 270 pages.
I can read in English.
Yeah, yeah,
You could
definitely, man.
read. Yeah.
Or you can borrow my book. It's okay. I can give you the book, and you finish and you return it.
Okay.
Yeah,
How much is it?
the book
Yes.
like 300 pesos
200.
on Amazon. Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, I will buy in Spanish, and I will take your book in English.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that's fine.
I know that it is a bad traduction.
Yeah.
He speak in English.
Who? Robert Kiyosaki?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He is American. He's Hawaiian.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was born in Hawaii. It's
Okay.
cool because it tells you, first, like, the first chapter is about his life. Is about his life, and it kind of gives you an idea of where he gets his mentality. And then the next chapters are all like um, strategies, open your mind, real estate, stock market, etc., etc. I think it's cool. One of my favorite things, and this is for Ismael and for Jackie, if you ever become a business person, you're going to need accountants, you're going to need lawyers, you're going to need everything. You're going to need a lot of professionals in your business, right?
Yes.
Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap. Always pay your professionals very well. Pay them very well. If you give if you give your waiter at the restaurant 15% of the food, why don't you give your professional 15% of your profit or something? And
Yeah.
that will motivate the professional to work more for you, to work better in marketing or anything, right? and
Okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the professional helps you make money.
Yes.
The waiter does not help you make money. He just gives you good service.
Yeah. I
So,
understand.
but you'll
So
see,
it's about the what the book.
it's about business and opening your mind to receive more money.
Okay. To save
No, 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 to
money
save, no, to get more money.
to get. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, in fact, he doesn't recommend saving money.
So it's not only for a businessman, or it is for everybody.
Yeah, it's for anybody who wants to learn a little bit more about business, mm, about life, about why poor people are poor and rich people are rich. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Sounds interesting.
Very interesting. I promise you, you will love it. Okay. Well, guys, Ismail, Jackie, thank you for being late. We're going to begin. Okay. Welcome to the class. All right. So please open your student books to page 28. Okay. Everyone's on this page. Ismail, Jackie?
Yes, me.
Yes.
Yes. Ismail, you good?
Yes.
You don't have the book, right? You're using mine, like the one on the computer.
Yeah, I see the
Okay, great, great. So, what is the title of this lesson?
Counting chickens. Oh, Proverbs.
The title is Proverbs. Exactly, Proverbs. So, check this out. A proverb is a saying. You know, a saying in Spanish is dichos or modismos, right? For example, a proverb in English is don't count your chickens before they hatch. No cuentes tus gallinas antes de que nazcan. All right. So that is the English proverb. It's a very popular English proverb. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Can you guess what it means? What do you think that means? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Hatch is when you have the egg. Here, my eraser looks like an egg. And there's a baby chicken in here. And
Yeah.
the baby comes out and it hatches. Basically, the chicken is born. That is what it means to hatch. What do you think this expression or this proverb means? Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
So it's don't get ahead.
Don't get ahead. Okay, and what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
So you need to wait. When you have the final result, you can count with that.
Oh, okay. Yes. So in what situation could this be appropriate to say?
For example, with the money, if you're waiting your pay money of your job, and you need to wait, for example, that the company pays you, and after you can do your plans.
Ah, exactly. Bingo. You know, I say this to my grandfather. I say this to my grandfather. Sometimes I can be a very bad grandchild. So I say this to him because sometimes he's old. He works. He's like 67 years old, and sometimes he works. And he says, no, pues cuando me paguen voy a hacer esto, voy a hacer esto, voy a hacer esto. I'm like, abuelo, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Primero que te llegue el dinero. You know, first let the money get to you and then make the plans. Because life is full of surprises.
Yes.
Life is full of surprises, man. I did not expect the coronavirus. I did not. I don't think anybody expected the coronavirus, man. And it messed up everybody's economy. If I knew about the coronavirus, I would have saved more money. But I have a new iPhone. I have a new computer, and but you know, life is full of surprises. But this is exactly that, Andres. All right. So, Jackie, Ismael, and Andres, sometimes do you count your chicken before they hatch?
Sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
Of course.
Miss Flores, Mr. Carranza,
I don't listen to. I don't heard the question.
do you sometimes count your chicken before they hatch?
Yes,
Yes.
sometimes.
Very good, very good. Ismael,
Oh,
do you sometimes count your chicken before they hatch?
yeah, I think.
Yes, very good. And this isn't just about money. You know, it can be different too. Like, oh no, cuando salgamos de vacaciones, voy a ir a este lugar, vamos a ir a este lugar. Like for spring break, but now look at the coronavirus. Everybody had plans, you know. Oh, en Semana Santa, Holy Week. Oh,
Or with the permission of your parents.
exactly. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Your mama says nope. Damn. All right. So this article and this lesson is about Proverbs. It's a kind of difficult article, very difficult, but it has so many important, significant proverbs, so many dichos in English, you know, and it's important to learn. It's important to learn them because it's cool, you know. It's cool to use it in Spanish. There are many dichos,
Yes.
and I know the younger generations like Jackie and Ismael, they don't really say dichos like that.
Yes.
But you know, and same thing in English. You know, the younger generations, they don't do that. But sometimes when you talk to adults, they will say these things, and you need to know what they mean. Like, what? Don't count your chickens. I don't have chickens. You know, you have to, you know, connect the meaning with your situation. You know, it's not literal. You don't have chicken. They're not gonna hatch. You don't count them. It's okay, but you have to make that connection with the real world to your situation. I think that is called coherence. It's called coherence, where you can connect something to your life. So right now, please get your notebook. I am going to pre-teach you some words before we begin. Can you all see my board? Can you see my Google?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so I want you to copy this word, timeless. Copy the word, copy the part of speech, and put the definition. So in your notebook, you should put something like this. Timeless, in parentheses, adjective. And the definition is not affected by a passage of time or changes in fashion. Okay? And maybe if you want more help, you can put a synonym. Synonym. Lasting. Or if you want synonyms, lasting, classic, permanent. All right? So that's how I want you to write. The word, the part of speech, adjective, noun, verb, and the definition. And optional, a synonym. Okay, let me know when you are ready, please. We have many words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Ismael,
Oh,
are you ready? Did you copy the word and the definition?
yeah.
Okay, Andres?
Yes.
Cool, cool. Now let's do a little bit faster. Okay, timeless is gone. Folly. Okay, folly,
Folly.
it is a noun, and the definition is, in this case, lack of good sense, foolishness, like basically stupidity, very folly. Ready? Andres and Ismael, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
What?
Yes?
What, teacher?
Oh, right now, Ismael, you are copying the word and the definition.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Okay.
You have it or no?
No, I go to for a cup of water.
Okay, okay. Let me know when you're finished, Ismael.
Okay, I finish.
Okay. The next word is apt. Apt is an adjective.
Apt.
An adjective. And that means it is, apt means appropriate or suitable for circumstances. You know, so because Andres is a computer engineer, I can say Andres is apt for a computer company. He is appropriate for the circumstance. Ismael, since you are an artist, I can say, oh, Ismael is apt for Pinterest, or he is apt for Tumblr. You know, because you can create, you are perfect for this situation, you are appropriate.
Okay.
Okay, good. Next one. Ismael?
Yeah.
Okay, so my next word is hatch.
Hatch.
And it is a verb. It means of an egg to open and produce a young animal, such as birds, fishes, reptiles, and some mammals like a platypus.
Synonym of incubate.
No, no, no.
I don't
No.
understand.
Hatch,
Yes.
when the egg opens
Oh,
and a baby comes out.
yes.
Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Raccoon. Raccoon. I don't know how you can write a definition for this, but it is an animal. What do you call them in Spanish? I forgot how you call them in Spanish.
In Spanish
Uh-huh.
is How do you say?
You forgot to. Ismael, how do you call them?
Es como el tejón, no.
Tejón?
Mapache.
Mapache.
Mapache,
Yes.
yes.
Mapache.
Mapache, yes. Well, in that case, you can just write the translation. Mapache. A raccoon. Very cool animals. Very cool animals. They're very scary too. One time I had a situation with a raccoon, and I was at a hotel one day. I went to another town with my girlfriend, and we stayed in a hotel. And we went to throw the trash outside, and I opened the trash can, and there was a raccoon inside the trash can. So I just closed it again and walked away. I was really scared that day. Okay, now look. Next word. Chunk. I want you to repeat this after me. Chunk. Chunk.
Chunk.
Chunk. Chunk.
Chunk is a noun. It is a thick, solid piece of something. A thick, solid piece of something. And I will show you a picture. Remember, a thick, solid thing of something. It can be anything. These are chunks right here. Oh my gosh, delicious. These are chunks.
It's like some solids.
Yeah, pedazos, basically. Or troncos. Yeah, I think troncos would be better. Chunks. I love chunks of chicken. And some people say boneless wings. It's just.
It's not a correct word, boneless.
Yeah, you can say boneless wings. It's correct.
What does mean boneless?
Boneless means no bones.
Oh.
Yeah, and anytime you see the word less after a word, it means nothing.
No, I know what does mean boneless, but in USA it's the same word for
Yeah.
the same thing.
Exactly, yes.
Oh.
I think it's an American word. Like over there, we say chorizo is chorizo. Tacos, tacos, no difference. So yes. Okay, so you ready? Next one is blunder. A stupid or careless mistake.
Blunder.
Blunder. A stupid or careless mistake. Like a lot of times, Donald Trump makes a lot of blunders. A lot of stupid mistakes. Like when he says to inject Clorox. That was very, very stupid. And it was a mistake. One time Donald Trump said to inject Clorox. You know, because Clorox kills the coronavirus, right? And one day in one of his conferences, he says, well,
oh, yeah.
if the Clorox kills the virus, why don't you inject the Clorox?
Yes.
What? Okay, ready? babbling.
Babbling. Babbling.
The action of or fact of talking rapidly and continuously in a foolish, excited way. When I think of this, I think about my little brother. My little brother is talk of only about foolish things like la culebrina, oh se va la yumba, ah, la, la, la. Like oh, that's all he talks about. He talks rapidly, continuously, and very excited, but he sounds foolish.
And you don't understand?
Yeah, no, I can understand him, but it's funny. It's funny. It's like talking very fast because you're excited, no? But sometimes it's kind of difficult to understand, and if you don't understand, it is considered babbling. And it's funny because when he speaks, he doesn't open his mouth.
I think that the same when I listen the gringos in the airport.
Ah, man, I hate that. Sometimes they don't open their mouth, man.
The black man, teacher. The black man.
Really?
The black man. Oh my God.
Yes, it happens sometimes. He's mad. Are you ready? Did you copy this word?
Yeah.
Andres, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the last one. The last one is grasp. Grasp.
Grasp.
It means to seize and hold firmly. I grasp the speaker. I am holding it very firm. Grasp. Seize and hold firmly.
Is take rapidly.
What?
What?
What did you say?
I don't understand.
Grasp
Yes.
is to seize and hold firmly.
Seize and hold.
Seize and hold firm. Seize means levantar o agarrar. And hold is like this. You hold it firmly. This is very common when you shake hands. You grasp the person's hand, or when a baby grasps the dad's fingers. Okay, finish. Guys?
Can you return to all?
Grasp.
Okay, ready, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Ismael, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, here we go. So I want you to listen, and I am going to stop whenever I think it is necessary to stop. And we're going to reflect on what we've read. Okay, so I'm going to read the article. And I want you to think about any of these proverbs and if they are similar to you. All right. So here we go. Counting chickens. The world's timeless proverbs offer great wisdom, which we sometimes turn into folly. Okay. The world's timeless proverbs offer great wisdom, which we often turn into folly. What is folly?
So lack of good sense.
Like a good sense, like yes, something dumb, right? So sometimes we can turn these beautiful proverbs of great wisdom into sometimes something dumb. Okay, so anyways, whenever I find myself banking on future good fortune, I'm up to think, don't count your chickens before they hatch. You know, so sometimes it happens, right? You have your, you're thinking about the good money that's going to come in the future. So sometimes you have to think, don't count your chickens before they hatch. So Germans express the same idea like this. You have to catch the hare before you can roast him. Okay, so in Germany, they say the same thing about counting chickens, but in a different expression. They say you have to catch the hare before you can roast him. A hare is a type of rabbit. Do you understand the expression?
Yes.
So you have to catch the hare before you can roast him. The French say you can't sell the bear's skin until you've caught him. So it's another similar expression. You can't sell the bear's skin until you've caught him. A Japanese version is almost identical, except that the animal to be caught is a tanuki, which resembles a raccoon. Okay? So instead of tanuki, in Japan, they talk about something like a raccoon. And proverbs, bite-sized chunks of popular wisdom, abound in all languages. We use proverbs to make points more convincingly and more memorably than most of us could otherwise manage. We also use proverbs because they lend a measure of authority to our opinion. Suggestion that we are saying is simply common sense. So in this sentence, it is explaining what a proverb is. A proverb is a bite-sized chunk of popular wisdom, you know. Basically, un pedazo de sabiduría popular, all right? And it's in all languages. And why do we use the proverbs? Well, we use the proverbs because they are easier to remember when you tell the person. And because it gives us authority to our opinion, right? This is not just something that we think. This is like a general idea that is common sense, right?
Okay.
All right. Yet proverbial wisdom can be contradictory. We warn the cautious against hesitation with he who hesitates is lost. Okay. Basically, so the wisdom, la sabiduría of the Proverbs can be contradictory. We warn the cautious against hesitation with he who hesitates is lost. Okay. A veces le damos como una seña a los cuidadosos, and it's he who hesitates is lost. El que piensa pierde. But we also warn the bold, look before you leap. Fíjate antes de saltar. All right, so it's kind of like a contradiction. One says, you know, if you think, you lose. The other one is look before you jump. So it's a contradiction. We may say that absence grows the heart fonder. But we can also say out of sight, out of mind. When we want help, we say many hands make light work. When we don't want it, we grumble that too many cooks spoil the broth. Do you understand it so far?
A little bit.
A little bit. Want me to explain anything? No?
No.
Okay, very good. Proverbs are not universal truths,
Yes.
says Wolfgang Meter, professor of German and folklore at University of Vermont. Proverbs represent life. There will be contradictory proverbs. Okay, very good. So this guy says that, you know, they're not universal truth. You know, they represent life. Proverbs, dichos, they represent life. So there will be contradictory proverbs. That proverbs serve as small prefabricated parts of conversation makes them useful to travelers. If your fluency in a language is limited, a memorized proverb can come in handy when encountering situations likely to occur on any trip. A late travel, an unexpected turn of events, or perhaps the need to acknowledge a blunder. I admit, however, to having once spent several comfortable minutes in Japan after having come out with the child of a frog is a frog. The Japanese version of the apple doesn't fall far from a tree, only to be met with blank, uncomprehending stares. It seems that the Japanese word for frog sounds much like the Japanese word to return. My host must have thought that I was babbling about a B movie, something like The Return of Frog Boy. I don't know what that means. I'm going to ignore it. As we often say, anybody can make a mistake. Or as a Japanese proverb has it, even monkeys fall from trees. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We all make mistakes. Even monkeys fall from trees. Hasta los changos se caen de los árboles. Nice, nice. When people at the table finally grasped what I was trying to say, my recitation did indeed relax them. Double them up with laughter, in fact. It gave me a perfect opening for fall down 7 times, get up 8. That's the Japanese version of if at first you don't succeed, try again. All right. So, honestly, like I said, this is a confusing article.
Yes.
But it has a lot of gems, a lot of significant things. So, what I want you to do is this. Find English proverbs in the article with these meanings. Never assume you're going to be lucky. What does that mean? Never assume you're going to be lucky. What proverb do they use in the article for that?
First, you have to catch the hair before you can roast him.
You have to catch the hair before you can roast him. Okay.
Maybe.
That is number one. Never assume you're going to be lucky. Okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes there are more than one. Okay. So if you have a different one, it might be okay. So yes, you have to catch the hair. Oh, this is ugly. You have to catch the hair before you can roast them. All right. And yes, that is number one. Or it can also be you can't sell the bear skin until you've caught him, or don't count your chickens before they hatch. That is number one. I want you to do 2, 3, and 4 by yourself. Okay? Ismael, are you there?
No.
Ismael? Well, Ismael, if you're there, thank you. Andres, just find the answers for 2, 3, and 4, okay? And in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, we will check our answers, all right?
Okay.
Andres, are you finished, my friend?
Yes, I think.
All right, cool, cool. When you miss someone, you love him or her more.
I think that is, we may say that absence makes the hair grow fonder.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Yes. Where
Yes,
is that? Uh-huh.
it's up. He who up up.
I
No,
see, I see.
no. In the second, yes, here. Yes, this.
Yeah,
No.
I'm trying.
Yes.
Is it because I have these controls, so it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
I need to move the controls. Absence make the heart grow fonder. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if you can see on your computer, but on my computer I have the controls at the top, so I need to move the controls.
Okay.
Number 3, lots of people
And
make a job easier.
I think that is the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. No, I don't know.
Think about it.
No.
Lots of people make a job easier. So when you work together, the job is easier.
Okay, 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 okay. I didn't understand lots. And so it's oh, teacher, I didn't see.
Okay. So many
Oh,
hands.
many hands. Oh, yeah, many hands make light work. Yes.
Yes. And number 4, never give up.
Oh, is when oh, if at first you don't success in the last.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Yes. Yes. And that is a very important proverb in business.
Yes.
It's very, very important because many times you're going to fail. Many, many times. Okay. Very good. Hold on. Oh. Oh my gosh. It was my turn to fill the tinaco and I didn't do it. Oh my gosh. They always mad because I forget. No tenemos agua. Man, I don't like it. I'm not I don't like it. I asked them, why don't we get a what's that thing called? What is that thing called that you put in the tinaco that stops the water?
What is the what? The name?
Yeah, the name of that thing that you put inside the tinaco so it can stop the water.
Oh, it's like oh, I don't know the name. I don't understand.
I don't know. Let's continue. Okay. So read the article again. Can you find these things compare with a partner? Let's do it together.
Yes.
2 reasons why people use proverbs. What are 2 reasons why people use proverbs?
Why or when?
Yeah, remember I told you that there are 2 reasons why we use proverbs. It's in the beginning of the article.
Oh. For make points more convincingly and more memorably than most of us
Very
could
good.
otherwise manage.
So make points more convincingly.
And more memorably.
I don't have enough space. I'm gonna put that. Okay.
Okay.
And to give what?
We also use proverbs because they lend a measure of authority to our opinion.
Very good. Very good, Andres. Did you write that or you're only telling me?
No, I'm reading.
Okay. So I will write it and then you can copy at the end, okay?
Yes.
Okay, 2. 3 pairs of proverbs with opposite meanings. Okay. 3 pairs of proverbs. 3 pares de proverbios con significados diferentes. I'll give you the first one. The first one is he who hesitates, da da da, and look before you leap. That is number 1.
Yes.
What about the second pair? What is the second pair?
We may say no.
What? We may say what?
That absence makes the hair grow fonder.
Absence, da. What else?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Very good. And the third one?
Many hands make light work when we don't want it. No.
Many hands, da. And what?
And too many cooks spoil the broth.
Exactly. Perfect, my friend. Yeah, those are the ones that are contradictory, right? And number 3, 3 situations in which travelers might use the proverbs. So if you're traveling, when can you use the proverbs? It's like in the middle section in the bottom.
In the middle section,
Yeah.
not in the last, no.
It's in the middle and last.
The chill of a frog, no.
No, not the proverb, but the situation.
Okay. he said it said if your fluency in a language is limited, a memorized proverb can come in handy when encountering situations likely to occur on a trip or on any trip.
Such as?
A late revolts on an unexpected turn,
Unexpected.
turn on of events, or perhaps the need to acknowledge blunder.
Very good. Number 4, the reason why the author's attempt at using a proverb didn't work. Okay, so there was this guy, he went to Japan and he wanted to say a proverb, but it didn't work. It starts in the middle section at the bottom and goes into the last section.
So it said, I admit, however, to having once spent several uncomfortable minutes in Japan after having come out with, no?
Yes?
Yes?
What did he do?
The Japanese version of the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, only to be met with blank, uncomprehending stars.
So what did he do with that? The reason why the author's attempt at using a proverb didn't work. Let's see, I have it on my phone. Yes. The Japanese version of the apple doesn't fall from the tree, only to be met with blank, uncomprehending stares. It seems that the Japanese word for frog sounds much like the Japanese verb to return. Okay, so it sounds much alike. This one is kind of difficult to explain, so I'm going to give you an answer. You mispronounced the word frog, because he says that it sounds very similar to return. So he made a mistake. It sounded like he was babbling, saying crazy things. And number 5, a proverb in English and in another language with the same meaning.
It's in the first part, no?
Yeah.
German expressed the same idea like this.
Yes, exactly. It has the English version. It has the German version. What else?
The Japanese and the French.
Japanese.
Japanese and French.
Japanese, French, and that's all? Yes, right.
Yes.
So yes, that is what you have to write, my friend. Okay?
Yes.
Let me know when you are ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready? Okay. Well, guys, it is 5:58. What did we practice today?
What?
What did we practice today?
About of the, how do you say, proverbs?
Yes, exactly. And what is one proverb that you learned?
Mm, the don't count your chicken before they cut.
Don't count the chicken before they hatch. Okay. Okay. And what does it mean?
Then don't do something before you are um, you are safe
Yeah.
or
Or
you
when
have,
you are sure, right?
yes, when you're sure.
Okay, it's good. It's good. Very good, Andres. Thank you so much. Well, look, your homework is page 31. Okay. What time is your competition tomorrow?
5.
5 p.m.
Yes, was bad teacher because I will in my job, but
Uh,
it's okay. I will do the possible.
yes. Put the AirPods on.
Yes. How many students will participate?
Not many, man. Not many. Maybe 3 or 4. I don't know, but not many. Maybe
Okay.
2. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly don't know anything about this, man. I was not informed. I received the notification when you told me.
Yes.
But okay, man. Thank you so much. I'll see
Thank
you
you,
guys
teacher.
on
See
Monday.
you.
All right.
See you Monday. Thank
See you.
you
Take
for the
care.
class.
Thank you, Andres.
See you.
Bye, Ismael.